Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to FPL, where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. My name is Alf, and it is Friday the 21st of November 2025. And we are, of course, mother flipping live. We did it. We bloody did it. We managed to get through another horrendous international break. I have had enough of international football. I'm done. I've seen enough. England 2-0, England 2-0, clean sheet, Saka scores. Something happened. Jude Bellingham's in the papers for something. It's just rubbish, man. International football is rubbish. I'm sick of it. And I'm so happy that the Prem is back and FPL is back and we are back. And now what? What's next? I think the next IB is... did I hear like March? Maybe we need to just do that first. Let's do a quick check on when the next international break is. And I will revert to my AI friends. When is the next international break, please? I'll just put in football, just in case. I think it's March. I think I heard someone say March. Am I wrong? November 10th. Yeah, we just had that one. We just had that one. When's the next one? After that. It's definitely 2026, which is incredible. Let's have a look here. June, I don't believe that. Oh, look at this. I mean, it's just gone mental. It's just mental. It's saying it's June 1st, 2026. That can't be right. I believe it's March. Sometimes AI gets it wrong. I've seen it happen. It's not our first rodeo. Who's in the chat? Who is in the chat this evening? We've got Joseph Robinson. JR equals Mateta. JR. I've had a long day. I'm now trying to figure out who JR is. Taking my granddaughter out for the switching on the Xmas lights at 7 p.m. Alf. We'll watch back later after I've put her to bed. The new comp you just started last week. My choice this week is Mateta. Nice one. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to get into that tonight. What a fella's saying, how'd you get on the FCAs? I didn't go to the FCAs. On the Nick shared a photo, and it was from last year. You could see Ash and I in the background. I didn't go to this one this time round, but next year, I'm only gonna bloody go and win the whole thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna rock up, and they're gonna give me 5 awards, and I'm gonna say, sit down, Rio Ferdinand. Let me take control of your YouTube channel. You know? So next year, fella, I'll be there. I will be there. I think I deserve it. What is up, Mr. Bird? Ken, over in Malaysia. For Ken, it is probably about 2 a.m. He's probably had a long shift at his bar, and he's come back home, and he's listening to Uncle Alf talk about FPL, football, and general nonsense. Ken, I hope you are doing well, my friend. Legend of the game, my first ever moderator, Ken, Mr. Bird, big up. FPL FOMO, evening all. Not much to talk about then. Not much to talk about, is there? Not much going on. We will get into all the news, all the injuries. We're doing it tonight. Good evening, Woodstock, Chris, your ledge. Hope you're doing well. 2 friendlies in March, Alf. Okay, great. Thanks, fella, for confirming. I thought it was March. AI let me down. I thought it'd be like a cool thing, you know, I just bring it up on screen and, you know, flex my AI skills, but it failed miserably. Danish in the chat. Sandri in the chat. Did Gabriel Semenyo Reinders to Munoz, Rice, Bruno and Gumares? Bruno Gumares. Don't know why I can't say that name this evening. You've done 3 players. You got Gabriel Semenyo Reinders and then Munoz, Rice, Bruno, Gumares. I'm not sure how you're doing 3 players for 4, Sandri. But let me know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to just send me your team on X, you can absolutely do that. And we're gonna look into that now real quick, because what I've got an agenda. I've made an agenda for everyone, just so we're nice and organised. You can see it on screen here. What's happening tonight, ladies and gents? Let me tell you what's happening tonight. Number one, send me your team. You can absolutely do that. You're more than welcome, and I will bring it on screen on the stream. I'll show you how to do it right now. So if we go over to X, you'll see that I am live on X as well. I'm going to pin my stream to my profile. Pin to profile. Done. Now all you need to do is go onto that, go to the thread in the comment section. I'll put here, I'll say post teams here. Hashtag FPL community. I'll say, and I'll bring it on screen. On stream. Alright, so pop it in there, and all you got to do is just like the stream and repost it. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Small asks. If you've already sent me your team, then do not worry about doing any of that. I will make sure I bring it up. I like to just have a quick look at how many. Look at that. Look at that for some energy. Some GIF energy there from Belieber. What I like to do is I like to just go through and see who sent me their teams already. So I'll scroll through, and I think we start at, I think it's Michael Norm. Roast this then. Right, so that I won't get into them just yet, but I'll let them all sort of load up, and then I'll go through them. My guarantee is that I'll get through all of them this evening. I think I did like a 2.5 hour stream in Game Week 11 because we had so many teams come through, and it was an absolute bloody pleasure. What a great way to have a late night. That's what we're talking about. Send me your team. I'll bring it on screen on the stream. Jake, I've got yours. Leslie Weggers, I got yours. Camper, I got yours. Foxy, I got you, bro. Danish, you're in the chat. I've got you. Woodstock, yes, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Woodstock. And hey, Chris, guess what? No time issues tonight. I am on time, and I've arrived at the right time. And it's not like 3 hours early or 3 hours late. Look at that. FOMO, I got you, you legend. Hope you're doing well. So we'll do that. We're going to go through all the teams this eve. We're going to go through all the news and the injury updates. Think of this as your one-stop shop before the deadline tomorrow, which is at 11 a.m. Needed that sound effect a little bit quicker then. I'll just do another one. I'll repeat that. The Game Week 12 deadline is tomorrow a.m. Saturday the 22nd of November 2025 at 11 a.m. So, you know, squeaky bum time, get your team sorted out, think about what you're going to do, you know, speak to your, you know, prep your loved ones, you know, like, make sure they all know that FPL is back and the Premier League is back. I like to set expectations in this household. I'm like, hey, Prem's back this weekend, just so you know. And then my wife's like, rolls her eyes a bit, you know, but she's also like, okay, cool, you know. I'm also at the Arsenal game on Sunday, the NLD. I will be there. Can't wait to spank Spurs. That's gonna be a fun day out. So you know, a pleasure to have the Prem back as always. The greatest British export of all time, in my opinion. Nothing betters it. Maybe the Beatles. But the Prem is above the Beatles, let me tell you that. Weather review. There is a lot of cold weather going about. I've heard rumours of snow. So we're going to look at what that looks like over the next sort of 48 hours. Punt of the week. We're going to get into punt of the week. Now, we started doing this thing, and I think it's really fun. I'll bring up the other spreadsheet that we did for Game Week 11. So this is punt of the week. Here it is. That's not it. That's my daily spend log. Punt of the week. Right, this is Game Week 11. You'll see I've got a tab below. Just make sure you guys can all see this. Are you seeing all this? Yes, you are. My head's in the way a bit, but don't worry about that. So I'll start from the bottom so you can see. So KH29 said Minte, Woodstock said Mbuemo, Foxy said Saar, etc, etc, right? So the idea of this is you tell me who you think is going to score the most points in game week 12. And I've not actually been through this yet. So I think what we could do is we could look at game week 11, punt of the week, who won. And then also whilst we're doing that, you tell me who your punt of the week is for game week 12. Put it into the comments and I will make sure that we add it. Now, is there a prize you're probably wanting to yourself? Perhaps there's a prize. Right now, it's just like who has the best instincts around points per game week. Eventually, I might do like a mug or something, or like an Amazon gift card. It will evolve, but I'm really excited about bringing this into the show. And you know, let's just get through the rest of the agenda and then we'll get into some of this. Yeah, so I need to go through my team. I'm going to be honest, I've really put FPL down over the past 2 weeks. I've been playing a lot of Ultimate Team on EAFC, and I just haven't really looked at my team. So you will be seeing me doing my planning live here on the stream, and I need help. So you guys always do help me a lot, so I appreciate that. And I want to make sure that I'm ready for this GW. And then we'll live review and roast teams towards the end of the stream. But it won't be kind of too far away. It's just how quickly we can get through all this stuff. So that's sort of the plan for the stream this evening. I just want to make sure I'm saying hi to everyone in the chat. We said hi to Zandri. Zaz11, what's up? Hope you're doing well, mate. So a couple of questions in the chat. Gabriel Semenyo, Reinders, 3 players. Munoz, Rice, Bruno, 3 players. Oh, sorry. Okay, got you. Is that for 3 transfers or like a -4 is the question? Gabriel Semenyo, Reinders. I like those transfers, you know, I do. But also, I don't know if it's like worth doing them this game week. Like, we'll get into Semenyo. I think Semenyo's going to play Sandri. I think Semenyo's playing. And that's where you might have some issues. I like that. In principle, I like them. But I just perhaps wouldn't necessarily do 3 transfers this game week. I think it's going to be an absolute, you know, thunderstorm of a game week. I really do. I think a lot could go wrong, so perhaps just playing it safe might be a bit of a better move. If you're captaining Haaland, you're probably going to be safe. Chris saying railways, love that. I sent you a friend request on PSN for Ultimate Team. Okay, yeah, Danish, I got you. I'll make sure I do that. It's worth me because I have Paqueta also. I wanted to be sure, that's why I transferred out Semenyo. 3 transfers. You know, Sandra, I think you could do it. I think you could do it. Let's just get through some of the news because that's on the agenda, and this brings up our Semenyo question. So let's do that. I think the main pieces of news that are happening right now is around the likes of. I mean, we all know about Gabriel already. It looks like Gabriel's out for like 1 to 2 months. We've also got. Let's have a look here. Gabriel ruled out. Gyökeres is a doubt for Arsenal. Semenyo late fitness test. So I think that's one we've got to double down on. And given we got Sandri in the chat asking about Semenyo, let's just have a quick look at what's happening. Semenyo. And we'll put in FPL. Let's go through this together. I mean, this guy's always saying stuff. Everyone thinks Semenyo is injured, but I'm convinced he's fit and will start. So here's the crazy part. If this tweet hits, I hate this stuff. If this tweet hits 500 likes, I'm captaining Semenyo. So lame. It's so lame, that stuff. Why do you even do that? Been quiet on the Semenyo situation, but I've been trying to source information before tweeting. My understanding is that Semenyo isn't injured, if you get my drift. And the guy I spoke to expects him to start tomorrow. For my team, I won't be selling him. And that's from FPL Schofield. Schofield's pretty credible. You must follow him. I followed most people on my old account. This is a new account, so there are some people that I don't follow, and that's just my fault. Breaking: Semenyo will start tomorrow against West Ham. Don't sell him. Like, these people just saying stuff like this. How do you find out? And then he's just quoted Schofield. I just don't think. Maybe we could ask Grok. Let's ask Grok. Yes or no? Will Semenyo start tomorrow? And that's a nice little rhyme. Yes or no? Will Semenyo start tomorrow? And then I'll say, think about it from an FPL point of view. Super Grok is going to work. So I have Semenyo, and I don't think that he's a sell. I think he's a keep, and I certainly just don't think it's even. If there's doubt, you just keep him. You just keep him. So, Sandri, perhaps you could do the 2 transfers, and maybe keep Semenyo, because I think that you'd be kicking yourself if he ends up starting and ends up getting a return. And that's the way FPL rolls, isn't it? Like, you have to be ready for that sort of pain. If we look at the fixtures, the all-important fixtures, Bournemouth have got West Ham at home. Mate, come on. He's not a sell. Yes, this is from Grok. This is from AI. Here we go. Lovely answer. Just a straight up yes. Antoine Semenyo will start for Bournemouth against West Ham tomorrow. From an FPL perspective, he's nailed on starter when fit. 62% plus ownership, top scoring mid. He's the top scoring mid in the game, with Bournemouth short on options. Clivert is out, Doak hamstring confirmed out, leaving him as the prime right wing Penn's threat at home versus a leaky West Ham. His ankle issue, aggravated on international duty but pre-existing, is a late call per Iriola. I cannot tell you if he's going to play tomorrow or not. We will have to see. But insiders like FPL Schofield, he's mentioned again here. He's come up 3 times in the last 5 minutes. He's not injured and expected to feature, echoed by FPL Meerkat. 86% lineup confidence. Managers are overwhelmingly starting him, e.g. don't sell given the fixture run and haul potential. Bench cover advised, but the data rumours tilt. 70% start odds. There we go. So, ladies and gents, that feels to me like I'm just going to say write me a tweet to that effect. Shall I just post that? I mean, it's a bit lame. I'm just using AI here to make me a little post. Shall I do it? Shall I do this? Semenyo owners, breathe easy. Ankle is fine. He's expected to start tomorrow versus West Ham. Nailed on Pens at home. I'm not doing that. I'm not like an in the know, am I? I'm just messing about on the internet here. I think I'd be super lame if I did that. So Sandri, I've got a long answer for you there, right? We've kind of gone through this. It feels as though Foxy's in the chat, yes mate. Shane's in the chat, yes mate. Sandri, my conclusion is Semenyo is a keep. It's worth for me, Paqueta. I also wanted to be sure that's why have you transferred him out already? He wasn't spotted in training, got it, but I don't have a bench, that's why. I mean, Sandri, it's up to you, mate. I hope it all goes well. I like Munoz. I have Rice in my team as well. So, yeah, very sort of like long-winded answer there. But what I would say is, for me, Semenyo's a keep. I think we can safely say that. Wirtz and Bradley are going to be out. Alisson returns, which is absolutely massive for Liverpool. Alisson is back, and Liverpool have. Let's have a look at the fixtures. Nottingham Forest at home. Dyche Ball comes to Anfield. that for me, that makes me really want a Liverpool defender now. Really, really much so. Really, very much so. Ahmad, people are talking about Ahmad as well as an emerging budget pick. And then the last thing really is the captaincy decision, which we're going to get into as well, which you can sort of get into now. I mean, I think from my perspective, it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to be captaining the big man Haaland, and this is my team. Let's just make sure you guys can see that. Yes, you can. I'll zoom out a bit. What's happened here? Come on. Come on, get real. So this is my team. Gabriel is out, and I don't know. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be going down in price this evening, which is another thing that I've got to factor in. So you're probably just going to watch me mess about here a little bit. Gabriel, he's going down in price tonight. I don't know if I sell him or not. I think I sell him. I have to sell him. He's out for 2 months and he's going down in price. That is I've got 2 free transfers. What am I even messing about for? Come on. Points predictor. We're going to go to defense. We need a replacement for my friend Gabriel. Cucurella? I already have Timber in my team, as per what you can see on screen here. So I'm wondering if I just go Gabriel out. I mean, I'm in the FPL HQ group chat, and it's a bloody good group of lads. Shane's been banging on about this is Scottish Shane, not New Zealand Shane. Scottish Shane has been banging on about how Virgil is an absolute avoid. He's 5.9 million. He's got the most expected points over the next 7 game weeks. And I just don't rate... Alisson being back has really put a spanner in the works, because now I'm feeling like it might actually be worth going for a Liverpool defender. And I'm wondering if Kanate might be the guy, you know. Or I could just go Mosquera. Cucurella? I do like Cucurella, you know. He's so attacking. Who's the pick? Who is the pick here? Has anyone got any thoughts on who would you guys get in for who you go? Gvardiol. Sandra, you're saying Gvardiol? Shane, okay, let's go through some of these comments. Morning, Shane. Feel so behind with FPL this week. Had a very busy week. Very excited for the stream. Yeah, mate. I hope you're doing well, Shane. I hope everyone in New Zealand's having a good time. Agreed. Semenya vs West Ham is a hold. Yeah. Convinced he was pulling a sickie to propose to his now fiance. I think that could well be the case. Yeah. I think he's going to play. So Sandru's saying my full team now is Raya, Dubravka, Munoz, Gvardiol, Richard, Senesi, Mukiele, Rice, Fernandez, Bruno G, Caicedo, Paqueta, Haaland, João Pedro, Matata. I like it. Yeah, I like it. That is a very good team, Sandra. I'm sure it's going to do well. You're gonna captain Haaland. Edvin, hope you're doing well, mate. I uninstalled TS. What does TS mean? TS. What could TS possibly mean, Edvin? XX Mr. I'm Goat XX. I have enough to do Gabriel and Ndai out for Timber and Saar. This leaves no money in the bank. What do you think? You know what? I quite like that. I do quite like that, but Ndai is dangerous, man. Can you just do Gabriel for Timber, or do you need to get Ndai out to make that work? Let's have a look at mids for you. Where's Salah at? Salah's not even like top 10. No, wait, we're not on mids. We are now. Yeah, Salah's not even top 10 predicted points. Wait, let's go for... I'm assuming you want long-term options here. So, you know, going for 7 game weeks might well be the move. He's not even like remotely here. Where is he? Where is Salah? He can't be below... I'm not having this. Where is he? Am I going absolutely mental? Where is Salah? Am I losing my mind? What's happening here? How is Salah not even featured in the top like 20 at this point? He's below Tillemans. He's below Cullen. This is a bit mental. Let's try and find him. Oh, it's because of AFCON. It's because of AFCON. There we go. Case closed. If we take out game week 16 to 19, and then we'll do that. I'm pretty sure he's going to feature quite. He's still not. Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, he's around like in the top 10-ish. And then Undai, where's our boy Undai at? He's just below. He's just above him actually. So I don't actually like that move getting Undai out. If I was you, he's on penalties. I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure about that. I like Gabriel to Timber, but I'm not sure about doing... It seems quite sideways move, doing Undai to Sarr. But like, if you really need to do it because of the price, then I think it might be worth doing. It's definitely better to have Timber in your team. So if you have to do both, do both. Gamer Fanatics 1 saying go for Chalobah maybe. I like that idea, yeah. I might look at Chalobah. Sandru saying go Gvardiol, just do VVD, he has good fixtures. Yeah, VVD he's saying things to me 100%, but I just don't know if I can back Liverpool defence. Edvin saying I have Canate. Now that's a good shout because Edvin is a legit like top 10k manager. He's gone Canate. That makes me think I might go Canate. O'Reilly, yeah, people are talking about O'Reilly, aren't they? I just don't know about the Pep Roulette situation. Sanju's captaining Haaland, fantastic. I can just go Gabriel to Timber True, but I like Sarr's fixtures. But yeah, I can just do the one transfer. I'd do the one transfer if I were you, mate. I don't think do it. I think it's quite sideways to do Undai to Sarr. I'm not sure if the chat would agree with that. Guys, let me know. Would you agree with that or not? Is Undai to Sarr a little bit sideways? Oh yeah, if you haven't already, please give the stream a like. That would be super helpful. Please. We are live across YouTube and X this evening. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, Woodstock called it. Goes to AFCON game week 16. Duvois, mate, where have you been, Duvois? I missed you, bro. Oh, blimey, O'Reilly. Lol. Yeah, Zeitgall, hope you're doing well. I mean, O'Reilly. Let's have a quick look, shall we? You know what I'm enjoying? I'm enjoying this whole super grok that I've stumbled upon here. Tell us about... I don't know his first name. O'Reilly, Man City. Nico O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly. That's a bit of an awkward name, isn't it? Nico O'Reilly. Double O. So if we go back to X. Where are you? I just had Grok up. I don't know where it went. There it is. I'm going to say, tell us about Nico O'Reilly as an FPL pick. And I'll just say that. I won't give it any other context. And I'll say for the next, let's just say like 10 game weeks. Because I think Ryan Aitnouri's back soon, right? or Ran, as we like to call him. I just had a Corona Zero, bloody delicious drop of ale. Next up, I have the GOAT of 0% beers. Let me show you what it is. Asahi, super dry, not a sponsor. Sensational 0% beer, the best in the world. Corona Zero is a close second. Nick O'Reilly is the breakout star of Game Week 12 and a spicy Gabriel replacement owned by just 2.2%, but surging with 140k plus transfers in. Roll and nail factor. I tell you what, Grok is slapping this evening. I love it. Nail factor. Have we used that before? Nail factor? I like it. Natural box of box mid turned first choice LB. Versatile, gets forward. 8 Nori back but not 100% sharp post injury. O'Reilly locked 7 to 8 game weeks. Pep trusts him. 6 wins, 1 draw record. That's a good point, right? Like, Pep's just come into some form. O'Reilly's playing. They're winning. So is Pep going to stick with him for a little bit? Classic Pep roulette. Missed game week 9 tactically. Festive rotation incoming. Nunes safe for long-term RB. Game week 9. Not sure what that's about. City's run is kind. Tough opener but softens with promoted sides. Newcastle away, then Leeds. Buy for 4 to 6 game weeks, 12 to 17. Sell before Christmas chaos. O'Reilly could be the guy, you know. They're on form. It's Newcastle away, though. Newcastle away. I just don't even need to. The only reason I need to do this transfer is because he's going down in price tonight. And that's the most annoying thing. If that wasn't the case, I would just roll. But I have to sell him now. I have to. I bloody have to. Am I going to go O'Reilly? He doesn't even play. He just goes on the bench. It's just annoying. Which then just makes me think I don't even need him for this game week. So what's the point? Kanate, what are you saying? 5.1. Kanate would come straight into my team. Make transfer, save plan, optimize. Kanate comes straight in for Minoz. Oh, I don't like that. I'd probably do Kanate for Senesi and then get Minoz in against Wolves. So I think Kanate might be the move. We've got seriously good fixtures. Alisson's back. The narrative is there, ladies and gents. The narrative is there. That's what I'm thinking at this point. Man United defender from Shane. That's a good shout. Ahmad's a mid, isn't he? I already have Mbuemo. I haven't got a Liverpool player. I need a Liverpool player. I haven't got a Liverpool player for any of these like amazing fixtures they've got. So that's, and I've already got a Man United player. I've got Mbuemo. So it feels like Man United are off the table in terms of a defensive asset. No, I don't watch snooker, Sandra. I don't. But I got nothing against it. Kirin Beerzeichel, I'll check it out. 100%. Good evening, FPL Prasim. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Good to have you here. New viewer there in the chat. Legend. Everyone give him a warm welcome. What do you think, Saliba or Timber? Who slightly edges the Gabriel replacement? Last time Gabriel got injured last season, Saliba scored twice in a row. Yeah, Andy was saying that on one of his streams the other day as well. Let's have a look. I think the data is on Timber's side. Points predictor, defenders. It is Timber. Yeah, if you're a data man, then Timber's your guy. Saliba's not even close to him. Timber's got 4.6 expected points for game week 12, whereas Saliba has 4.3. If that means anything to you. I would just go with Timber if I were you. But if you do want to get a little bit smart with it, go a little bit differential. I mean, what's the harm? If you're captaining Haaland, there's nothing wrong with going Saliba. I actually like it. I'm into it. What else is going on? Devoir, been demotivated, mate. Currently at my all-time worst rank, 3.3 mil, which is my best for the season. Oh, mate, I'm sorry to hear that. We move, Devoir. We move. It will be a green this week. I hope for you, my friend. Sandro saying go Gvardiol. Liverpool still concede with Alisson too. Yeah, I hear that. I just think like over the next sort of 5 game weeks, I need someone who's going to get me through the next 5 game weeks. And Konate, for me, I think VVD is just a little bit too expensive. So Konate is calling out to me right now. O'Reilly or Konate, I think, are the ones on my list. Who else have we got? Cucurella as well, I like. Cucurella is seriously... Oh, I like him a lot. I've already got a Crystal Palace defender. And then it's like Newcastle, Ballard, Gvardiol's down there. Reece James, guys. Reece James. Do I just pull the Reece James trigger right now? Tell me about Reece James as an FPL pick. Guys. Reece James. There's nothing wrong with that. Or is there? He's predicted 71 minutes across the next 7 game weeks. So he's not a 90-minute man. He hasn't got the nail. Is that the nailed factor? No, I think he is nailed. It's just more about is he going to play the full 90? I like Reece James, you know. And again, I'm captaining Haaland, right? I've got that sort of safety blanket, if you will. So I could just go a little bit differential here. Like Cucurella or Reece James could be some good action there. Who have they got? They've got Burnley away, and then Arsenal at home, Leeds away, Bournemouth away, Everton at home. The fixtures are a bit up and down. Ultimate high risk, high reward premium defender, world class attacking RB who's hauled big recently but carries rotation injury baggage. Roll and nail factor. This Grok profile is so good. Right wing back, elite forward surges, versatile CB cover, why starting Maresca trust post recovery, 5 straight starts pre-international. Chelsea clean sheet machine lately. Game week 12 bench radar high. Harry, top FPL YouTuber, ranks in bottom of bench for Burnley to preserve for Barca UCL. Okay, he's got Barcelona coming up and then Arsenal. Recent bench versus Wolves stung owners. Verdict. Bench game week 12. Punt 4 to 6 game weeks after if Hall starts. Elite enabler. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's the guy. Cucurella is probably a better shout than Reece James. That's one of the things that's going to haunt me. I know it. I'll go like Cucurella or something, and James will get like a goal and an assist. Konate is a horrible defender. I totally agree with you. He's been seriously bad this season. He looks like he's playing with jeans on. Considering Saka captain for Shane, I like it, mate. For me, it has to be the big man, Haaland. I've also been watching his YouTube channel. He is an absolute beast, this guy. I mean, look at the data, mate. Is saying it's Haaland all the way. All the way. It's not even close. It's almost predicted one more FPL. That doesn't seem like much, but it is quite a lot. It's a chasm between Haaland and Saka. I just go Haaland, mate. We're in game week. We're only in game week 12, Shane. You don't want that pain. You don't want that deal with that pain coming back from an IB. Prazim saying Prob's going to do Gabriel to VVD or Timber and become a template effer. Love that. And Konza 4.5 mil defender. Is Gahey available? Not injured. Let's have a look. Let's ask Grok. I'm in loving Grok. Is Gahey... That's not how you spell it. Is Gahey injured? And I'll just say think FPL. And I think whilst that's just loading up, we can also let's have a look at punt of the week. We need to get this done because it's a really cool little competition that I've started. So punt of the week, guys, if you haven't already, I need you to comment in the comment section who you think is going to score the most FPL points in game week 12. And we're going to go to stats and we're going to look at total points, round points. That's what we want. That's what we want. Is that what we want? I'm looking for game week 12 points. Is that even doable at this point? Total points, price. We have to do this a little bit manually. So first up, we got FOMO saying Jared Bowen. He scored 2 points. So FOMO, Bowen, Geddy, Bowen. All right, Neto is next. I think Neto got a return. Yeah, 9 points. I think he may have won it. Who's that? JR. Joseph Robinson, 9 points. Shane, you said Callum Wilson. Oh, that's Scottish Shane. 7 points. I think that's Dave's gone Bowen as well. Dave went Bowen, should I say. Danny B said Ahmad. 8 points. I mean, people really did well here. Discomfort said Reece James. This is a good one, actually, because I can see what his points have been. He got 1 point. He's had some good games, you know. 18-pointer against Nottingham Forest, game week 8. What was that? That was a 1-pointer versus Wolves. Saka did well. Zeitgul in the chat. Saka had a banger, didn't he? Was it 12 points? Yeah, 12 points. Saka's winning it. I said Rice, who had a bit of a crap game week. I think he got a 2-pointer. Yeah. NRJW. NRJW. What have I done there? NRJW. Sorry, I've lost. I can't quite figure out who that is. You said Paqueta. Paqueta's suspended until 30th November. All right. So that's 4 points. Didn't do too badly. Shaz said Mateta. There he is. That was a 2-pointer for JPM. Jackie said Thiago. I think Thiago had a good one. Did you get an 18-pointer? Is that right? 13 points. I think Thiago might have done it, you know. Jackie nailed it. Wegster said Gabriel. I think he got a 1-pointer. That sucks. Some people captained him. Madness. Foxy, your legend. You said Saar. Saar got a 3-pointer. Mbuemo, Woodstock. Brian Mbuemo. That was a 7-pointer. Good effort there. KH29. Minty. I think Minty had a banging game week, didn't he? Oh, he had 3. Got a 3-pointer. So, our champion for game week 11, ladies and gentlemen, was in fact Jackie. So, remember the name, Jackie. You won it. You bloody won it. Dave, yes, mate. Hope you're doing well. Can you pick the same player twice? You know what, Woodstock? I don't think you can. I think we should just go with you have to mix it up. I like that. Yeah, I think we've just made a rule together. So let's see who's saying what. Semenyo for FOMO. FOMO's first up. Semenyo. For anyone who's just come into the stream like Dave, we are doing punt of the week. All you have to do is put into the chat who you think will score the most points for game week 12. Last week's winner was Jackie with Thiago with 13 points. Absolutely banging. Animations, yes, mate. Hope you're doing well. Already made my move. Gabriel to VVD. Love it, mate. Hope you're doing well, man. Zykel saying Mbuemo. Zykel, unless you were just saying Mbuemo, you know, you might have just been saying it. So Woodstock, yeah, you can't pick the same player twice. XX Mr. I'm Goat XX. What do you think of my team? Raya, great. Timber, great. Senesi, great. Richards, great. Mbuemo, yes. Bruno, yes. Saka, yes. Semenyo, yes. And Dye, yes. Haaland, yes. Thiago, yes. Fantastic. Absolutely sickening team. XX Mr. I'm Goat XX. Banging team, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You might, I said this last game week, you might just get a bit of turbulence from the likes of Mateta. But I think Thiago is probably the better pick at this current moment. He's clearly on fire. So I think your team is I'd give it a straight up 9 out of 10. What do you need to, why do you need to know this? Is that a question to me? Is that a question to me, Gamer Fanatics 1? Woodstock saying punt Sar. Sar. I'm assuming that's CP Sar. Don't think we need to worry about the other Sar. Dave saying Enzo. Enzo. Yeah, and Mbuemo. I got you, Zykel. I'm going to go Haaland. It's going to be really lame. Going to go Haaland. Against Newcastle away. Why not? I think I should put some more thought into this, actually. Who's going to score the most points in game week 12? Mateta's got Wolves away. I think I quite like Mbuemo as well, you know. Just whilst no one's got Mateta, I'm going to go Mateta. Actually, wait, someone did have Mateta earlier. It was, yeah, it's Joseph Robinson, Mateta. JR Mateta. Alright, good crew in here so far. Semenya, FOMO, Zykel, Woodstock, Dave, Alf, Joseph Robinson. We're locked in for game week 12 punt of the week. Let's see who prevails. So I think I am at this point. I don't want to do Konate, but I feel like I just have to. I know it's really lame. The smart thing to do is go Konate or VVD. The maverick thing to do is go Kukurea. Or I could just go get Saliba in. Should I just get Saliba in? I mean, the super lame thing to just do Gabriel to Saliba, isn't it? Arsenal have got Spurs at home. Oh, God. Flipping heck. Let's just end. I'm going to end this poll we got going. How are we feeling about game week 12 poll that I just stopped? 58% of you are saying sort of meh, like meh face. 42% have got a smiley face, and 0% have said sad. That's great to see. Great to see. I'm going to ask you guys a question now. I'm starting a poll. I'm just going to say who for Gabriel, question mark. A lot of this stream is me just trying to get help from people. I'm going to put in Saliba. I'm going to put in Kanate. And I'm going to put in Cucurella. Cucurella. How do you even spell Cucurella? It's 1C. I've absolutely murdered that name. Cucurella. Alright, done. Saliba, Kanate, Cucurella. I'll just put in VVD as well, just because. Alright, there we go. Give me a hand if you haven't. If you could just give that a little vote when you get a second, it will help my decision making a great deal. I am thinking. I'm now leaning towards Saliba for Gabriel. What does Saliba do for me? Would he come straight into the team? You know what? He'd be benched. From a data perspective, he'd be benched for Senesi. What would Cucurella do for me? Would Cook come straight in? It would be a toss-up. Actually, he would play instead of Timber. Bloody hell, man. I really don't want to have to make this transfer. I just really don't. I've got the cover. It's just because I keep saying it. I keep moaning about it. It's because he's going down in price tonight. I will repeat that. Gabriel is going down in price this evening. For anyone who is considering getting rid of him, like me. So I think we'll see how that poll goes. Let's get into some teams now. Enough of this tomfoolery. All right, we've got plenty of teams to get through this evening. We're going to do it. If you haven't already and you are interested in getting your team roasted by yours truly, all you have to do is go to my X profile. There is a stream pinned to the top of my profile. Select it and pop your team in the comment section like FOMO has here, and I will bring it on screen on the stream. Or you can just send it to me another way, like just tag me in it. Or you can add it, if you haven't got X, you can send it to Discord. I can send you the Discord link if you need it. So, let's get into some teams. Here we go. First one from Michael Norman. What do we got? Petrovic, West Ham away. West Ham at home. Fair enough. Gahey, Senesi, Virgil, Timber, Van de Ven. On paper, a sensational defence. Minte, Mbuemo, Semenyo, Mateta, Haaland. Oh, it's just... I mean, he's captaining Mateta. I respect it. I respect it. I'm actually a little bit jealous of that. I could do it. I have Mateta. But I just haven't got the minerals. It's game week 12. You go with Haaland at this point. I'm just going to say to him, love it. But Haaland cap. Love it, but Haaland cap. Jake, FPL HQ in the house. Donnarumma. Love Donnarumma. Calafiori, Munoz, Senesi, Semenyo, Enzo, Saka and Buemo. Krupi Jr. Not sure about that. It's way too many Bournemouth players, Jake. so many Bournemouth players. So many Bournemouth players. Haaland captain makes sense. Is Calafiori? He's probably going to play, isn't he? Check Calafiori injury status for game week 12. Minor hip issue. Early return from Italy squad. He didn't train with them and was withdrawn without playing. Arteta confirmed he's yet to train with Arsenal as of Friday. But a session today will decide. Insiders call it nothing too serious, with optimism for a bench cameo or sub role in the North London derby. Verdict. Bench game week 12. Hold if owned. Pivot to Timber Saliba. Okay, so he's a doubt. So that's going to be concerning a few Calafiori owners like Jake. Where is it? Where's that team go? Also concerned about Calafiori. And I will make sure that I repost all the teams. Who else we got? We got Leslie, we got Weggers. I'm out tonight, but I'll watch it back before the deadline. Play Semenyo or Caicedo? That's a great question. Play Caicedo or Semenyo? Player comparison. You know how we do it. Semenyo. I just got Caicedo in Ultimate Team, and I'm very happy about it. He's such a baller. Okay, so that's attacking. If we go defenders. Wow, Semenyo absolutely smashes Caicedo. Even for as a defending option. That's so interesting. Semenyo all day. It is Semenyo all day, Leslie. What have I just done? Let's go back. Semenyo. Nice team this as well. Look at that. Raya, Virgil. Every week I say to Weggers, I'm like, this is such a great team. Lovely team as always. Semenyo. Okay, who's next? We got FPL Camper. Legend. The legend that is FPL Camper. I say this every time I'm live and Camper comes up. Let's have a quick check on his YouTube. Let's see where he's up to. He's over 300 subscribers. Let's try. Can someone go onto FPL Camper and subscribe to his channel if you're out there? If you're listening to this stream right now, let's get him up to 315 this evening. We need 6 people to subscribe. Let me know when you do it, and I'll shout you out on X as well. A big fan of FPL Camper. He's making some really amazing stuff, really good niche FPL content. So make sure you check him out, and yeah, hit subscribe on FPL Camper's channel when you get one moment. It takes 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And his team looks like this. 2 free transfers, but don't know who to bring. We're in exactly the same boat. Camper. We're in exactly the same boat. 2 FTs. And Gabriel. A problem. He's going down. Sort my typing out. He's going down in price this evening. It's... Who did we say? I think I'll just end that poll actually. Why not? No one said Kukurea. Wow. Okay. Poll on stream. VVD. VVD apparently. Saliba got a little bit of love. Konate got no love. Kukurea got no love. So Camper, if you're out there and you're listening, mate, I would roll the other free transfer and do Gabriel for... People are saying VVD apparently. I'm not sure about that myself. I think I'd probably go Konate with VVD. And then I do just like the idea of doing Saliba. The Arsenal is so good. And Mosquera comes in. He's a ridiculous and absolute beast. So I can't see them having issues. So Saliba might just be the move. Double Arsenal defence. Foxy, the legend that is FPL Foxy. Best friend of the channel. Gone for the Iron Dome between the sticks. Lemons and Saliba joins Timber. Okay, there we go. So Foxy's gone Gabriel to Saliba. Double down on the Gooners will continue. Legend might do Gabriel for Saliba too. Let's have a look at his team. Lemons, Saliba, Timber, Gehi, Semenyo, Enzo, Saka, Sarr, and Mbuemo, Haaland, Mateta. Lovely. Captain Haaland. Lovely team. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with this team. I feel like it is very template. I think this is a sort of... my team is very much like this as well. So I'm not having a go. What I would say is, like, it's the smart thing to do at this current moment. Like, there'll be lots of sideways movement with this team. And I'm expecting the same as well. But I think at this point, you just sort of want to protect your rank a bit and play it safe until AFCON. And then when you start getting to like game week 20, 25, 30, that's when you start being a bit more maverick. I think at this point, this team is perfect for this current moment in the season. Foxy, hope that's helpful. My friend, hope you have a fantastic game week. Foxy's in the chat as well. Foxy, a ledge. He's only bloody in the chat. Colm's in the chat. Yes, legends. Alf, Cunha or Gakpo? Oh yeah, you asked me this earlier. I got you, mate. Let's have a look. Let's settle the score. Let's settle the score. You know what I'm going to do for you, Dave? I'm going to bloody settle the score. It is the matchup that we all never know we needed. Gakpo versus Cunha. Wow, there's another Cunha. There are two. There is another one. Attacking simple. Gakpo absolutely murderates Cunha. Murderate. It's an absolute murder across the board. It's like a fried egg of murder. Look at it. It's like a weird, datery fried egg of murder. It's Gakpo. Oh, look at that. This is where it gets a bit more interesting. Upcoming fixtures. It's so even. It's so even. I might just go... You know what? I might just go Cunha. Because... let's ask Grok. And I'll tell you what I think. This is what I think. I think Sheshko, which I don't like saying. I find it very difficult to say Sheshko. Sheshko is out. He's injured. Which means Cunha's going to play further forward, I believe. And Foxy's in the chat. He can corroborate, whatever the word is. He can confirm or deny what I'm about to say. I think Šeško is out. Cunha's going to play further up front, and Bruno's going to play more in that 10 role that we all know and love him to be. So what I would say is that actually Bruno might be a better option than Cunha. But if you really feel like you want to do Cunha over Gakpo, or Cunha or Gakpo, I would probably go Cunha. Tell me about Cunha as an FPL asset pick this game week 12. I'll just put Šeško. I hate saying that. Šeško injured. Šeško. Etc. I think Cunha is going to play through the middle. Here we go. It's gathering the data. This FPL analysis that Grok does is absolutely sensational. Here we go. Thoughts. Game week 12 differential. Budget hauler. Unlocked by Sesko's month-long injury. I said Sesko then. I just have to revert to it. Shifting him to nailed CF with eye test menace. 10 shots, 9 big chances created. Some pretty good fixtures. Triple captain bait game week 12. Buy now, hold 8 to 10 game weeks. I mean, Grok loves Cunha. Would you buy Cunha or Gakpo in FPL? And I'll say for long term. Very long-winded answer. I do this. I'm going to go off on a tangent with this stuff. I think I might go Cunha. You know. Also, look, Gakpo's not. He doesn't appear to be nailed. Like they've got. Although Wirtz is out now as well, isn't he? He's out. So I think Wirtz was taking a little bit of glory from Gakpo over the last few game weeks, wasn't he? So that probably helps Gakpo's minutes. Liverpool fixtures are pretty decent. Okay, so Grok's saying I'd buy Gakpo over Cunha long term. Liverpool's elite attack fixtures trump United's volatility. Cunha's a spicy differential with Šeško out, but Gakpo's nailed left wing role, shot volume. It looks like it's a coin for me. It's a coin toss. AI is saying go Gakpo, and the data on Hub is saying Gakpo as well. So I hope that's helpful, my friend. I hope that helps. By the way, guys, we're doing punt of the week. We've got a few more guys in the chat just come in. We're doing punt of the week. All you have to do is just tell me who you're going to punt, who is going to get the most points this game week. FOMO's gone Semenyo, Zeitgul's gone Mbuemo, Woodstock's gone Sarr, Dave's gone Enzo, I've gone Haaland, and Joseph Robinson's gone Mateta. All you have to do is pop the name of whoever you think is going to score the most points into the chat. Jack Attack is in the chat. Yes, mate. We said hi to Colm, legend. Matty Cash or a Brentford defender for Gabriel? I mean, neither of those, Colm, would be my Matty Cash or a Brentford defender. It's so niche. Matty Cash. Let's do it. Listen, Colm, I'm here to serve. Cash. Can I don't even know who the defenders. Let's go defenders. I mean, who even are the bloody... Who are the Brentford defenders? I don't even know. Like, Rico Henry? Is he still knocking about? Let's have a look. I'm here to solve problems. Where's Brentford? 3-1 Brentford. Lineups. Let's get it. Hickey, Vanderberg, Collins, Coyote. We're going one by one, my friends. Hickey. All right, Matty Cash versus Hickey. I'm going to do this really quickly. Matty Cash. Matty Cash versus Vandenberg. Vandenberg. Vandenberg wins so far. And then we go Vandenberg versus Collins. Matty Cash has been knocked out. Oh wow, that is so close. Goodness me. That's a coin toss between Collins. Collins just gets it. And then last up we got Collins versus Coyote. Collins versus Coyote. Michael Coyote. Collins is your guy, Com. Collins is your guy. Dave, are you saying O'Reilly? You're saying go for O'Reilly. You can take one price drop Alfie, transfer him out Saturday. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's like, cool. I could just do. Couldn't I? I feel like it is a bit of a whole load of faff, isn't it? I mean, come on, get real. My team isn't that bad. I don't even need to make the transfer. So maybe a price drop is all right. Maybe I'm overthinking it. You know. Maybe I just need a Zeitgall to say, Alf, get your act together. Italian Stallion, Calamari, Foxy, you know it. Sorry, running on a leg, punt of the week, Palace's Saar, he's due. All right, New Zealand Shane is saying, so I'm going to say NZ Shane is saying Saar. Foxy, who are you having? I don't know if I have asked you or not, but your best FPL rank. 34,000th in 2 years ago is my best ever rank. 34,000th. I think that was a decent. I smashed it that season. That definitely my best rank. I think at one point during that season I got to like within the top 10k for a couple of game weeks. But yeah, I was happy with that. I think I got into the top 100k within like 15 game weeks, and then I stayed there for the whole season. Last season was a write-off. I absolutely, I didn't even get into the top 1 mil. It was a horrendous season for me last season. I'm not ashamed of my FPL ranks. I know that lots of people have issues with telling ranks, and they, you know, they're FPL content creators and they're backed by money and institutions and all that. I'm not. I'm just a fan. I just like playing the game, and I know how to go live, you know. So I've got no skin in the game whatsoever. I'm an independent content creator. My ranks don't really matter to me that much. It matters to me just as it does for a normal FPL manager, right? Like, I like to have good ranks. I like to have green arrows. I hate red arrows, but yeah, I don't mind talking about it is what I'm saying. Saliba's safer minutes and younger than VVD. Foxy, I love that take. All chaos will commence when AFCON kicks off. 5 free transfers, burning holes in pockets. Damn straight. I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun. That should be a fun moment in the season, just scrambling around with 5 free transfers. It's sort of like going to Toys R Us with a blank check, isn't it? It's like, what is going on? How many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles can I fit into my basket? No Hinakapi punts as a Gabby replacement. I don't think that he is going to be remotely. I think it's like he's not going to be nailed, is he? Aloha. I think I don't think he's got the minutes. He hasn't got the minerals or the minutes. He may well play, but I think it's going to be Mosquera for Gabriel, and that just makes me think there's a little bit of doubt there. I wouldn't even go Mosquera because I'm not 100% sure. So like Saliba's probably the best pick. Saliba or Timber, I think. Do Gakpo versus Mbeumo, of course, mate. That's what I'm here for. Gakpo versus Mbeumo. Yeah, this is a good matchup, actually. Gakpo, Mbeumo. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, we're on defender. We're on defenders. Look at that. So close. Mbeumo's got the points, and he's got the expected points as well. Mbeumo's your guy. Yeah, Mbeumo all day. All day. 100% Mbeumo. I thought it was going to be a bit closer than that, but it's not actually that close in terms of expected data and points that have been accrued throughout the season as well. Yes, Shane. Scottish Shane is in the house. You right, mate? It's Shane. Yes, Shane. Shane is skiing. He's out skiing. Punt is Munoz for Colm. I got you. Anyone who is intrigued about what's happening on screen here, we're doing punt of the week. Colm is saying Munoz. I'll go with Foden, the most points. I got you. So that is City Shark team. City Shark team. You're saying Fodes. Philip of Foden. All right, we're getting some good ones now. Collins and VDB. Phil Collins? Yeah, it could be. I wonder what Phil Collins is up to nowadays, you know? I bet he's just sort of eating an egg sandwich somewhere. Do you know what I mean? He just strikes me as someone who's just just out there eating an egg sandwich. What's Phil Collins actually up to? And what do you think the odds are that he's just eating an egg sandwich? We cover the big topics here on this channel. Phil Collins is currently retired from touring and active music due to significant health issues. Oh, damn. Notably nerve damage and pain stemming from a spinal injury. Oh, boy. Which leaves him largely out of public performance and recording new material. He's living quietly, spending time with family, most recently upgrading his home studio near Lake Geneva and supporting his son's musical career. Very nice. Odds he's eating an egg sandwich. There's no evidence to suggest Phil Collins is eating an egg sandwich right now, but given his quieter lifestyle and enjoyment of family time, the odds of him settling down with a comforting snack like that wouldn't be zero. However, this is pure speculation, and given that Collins is retired and homebound due to illness, it's likely he enjoys simple pleasures, such as a meal at home with family. Statistically, the statement is as likely as anyone at home enjoying an ordinary lunch, but there's no reporting or public mention of his exact food choices. So there we have it. In short, Phil Collins is living privately due to health issues, unlikely to be touring or recording, possibly enjoying relaxed, low-key activities, though whether that includes an egg sandwich remains speculative and unconfirmed. There we have it, ladies and gents. Phil Collins. He's out in Lake Geneva, and he may or may not be eating an egg sandwich. Best rank from Danish is 21k. That's sensational. Best rank from Foxy 105k 21-22. City Shark team best rank 1 mil. Danish, my punt is Salah. Great shout. Salah, why not? Moscow is just going to be in Saliba's eyeshadow. Love that. From George DM Gavin. Goldfinger, can you do Saka versus Semenyo? Absolutely, Goldfinger. And welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, I think you're new. Saka versus Semenyo. I love this. I love this stuff. Saka versus Semenyo. Right. Attacking simple. Oh, look at that. You just saw that. I saw the top half and I was like, wow, Semenyo smoked Saka. But then you scroll down a bit more and there's that XA. There's that XA. The XA's there, but the assists are not actually there for Saka. Semenyo's the pick. Or is he? I mean, look at that. It's quite deceiving, really, when you look at this sort of graph here. Semenyo's got way more points than Saka. I mean, it's around 30 more points than Saka at this point in the season. Saka is also considerably more expensive. He is expected more points over the next 6 game weeks, though. Every game week, he's expected more points than Semenyo. He's on penalties. Gyökeres is out, so he's definitely on penalties. I mean, Semenyo's also dropped off a bit. I'd probably go Saka if I was you. If that's the question. I don't know if this is just out of interest or not, but I would probably go Saka at this point. Call it top of the pints, Alf. Top of the pints. Top of the punts. Is that what we're saying? Top of the punts. Done. Top of the punts. And Jackie was our winner last week. She said Thiago. He got 13 points. And we will probably start doing prizes for this eventually. We'll just see how it goes for now. But I like it as a concept. Punt of the week for George Gavin. Cunha for me there, Alf. Got you. Gavin Cunha. Done. Doku with the most points for Gamer Fanatics. Gamer Fanatics. Doku. Got ya. It's me, FPL No Rick. Yes, mate. Hope you're doing well, man. I'll go through your team. So no egg sandwich then. Yeah, unconfirmed whether or not Phil Collins is just out there eating an egg sandwich. Genesis, unbelievable band. Yeah, and Phil Collins, what an absolute legend. Phil Collins eating an egg sarnie is against all odds. Sensational. Bruno's my punt from Foxy. Anyone who is just tuning in, we are doing punts of the week. Top of the punts. All you have to do is tell me in the chat who you think will score the most FPL points this game week. We will eventually run a prize for this, but right now it's just about clout and aura farming, as the kids say. Whatever that is. I think it's just sort of getting things right. I think aura is just sort of getting things right. Generally speaking. He might be into FPL. Yeah, maybe. Isn't he like a Birmingham fan or something? Thiago versus Welbeck. No, I'm not done that. I'm happy to do it as well. Thiago versus Welbeck. This is a good matchup. Thiago's your boy. He's got more points and he's expected more points. Like Welbeck's just his little bro in terms of data. 100%. Little bro. Yeah, Thiago smashes it. Really good matchup that though. Very interesting. If you guys could think of any more matchups in similar positions, let me know. I'm happy to have a look into it. I do love this stuff. Thiago over Welbeck all day, every day. Caicedo versus Xhaka. Very good one as well. I think Xhaka might just take that, you know. Xhaka. Caicedo. So from an attacking standpoint, Caicedo. But then there's obviously defensive angle to this as well. And it is Caicedo. Caicedo's the pick. Yeah. I mean, it's so close though. It's so close. Look at that. Predicted points, that is there. Then if you go up to points. Caicedo has more. Very similar players though, as you can see from output and expected data as well. Very similar. Again, this is quite similar to Welbeck versus Thiago. Xhaka is Caicedo's little bro, as you can see. Very similar sort of output here from an FPL standpoint. Attacking, it's not too far off either. Great matchup, that one. Nice one. Game of Fanatics. Keep them coming. Sandry saying punt of the week is Minoz. I got you. Punt of the week for Sandry is Minoz. This is such a good spread of players here. This is going to be so interesting. As if I've just gone Haaland. Everyone's getting like super smart with their picks. I've just gone Haaland. Just an idiot. Voltemada versus Welbeck. Voltemada. Voldemort versus Danny Welbeck. Attacking simple. Okay, so Voltemada has more points, but Welbeck is expected more points. So very similar players, really. Again, absolute coin toss. Absolute coin toss. Voltemada just gets it slightly in terms of data, but you could just coin toss that one. Yeah. I think you just go on fixtures for that. And like, you know, Voltemada's got Manchester City at home next versus Welbeck, who's got Brentford at home. So you might just go Welbeck. Yeah, I think I'd go Welbeck just in terms of the fixtures if it was me. Ish is in the chat. Yes, mate. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Ish. You're a ledge. If you could all give the stream a like, that'd be super helpful. We've got 60 people watching across X and YouTube this evening. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday and a fantastic weekend so far. I've got footy tomorrow with the lads, so I always take my son out to play football on a Saturday morning. And I do wake ups as well in the morning. I'm up at 5:50 a.m. every morning, you know. It's tiring being a dad, you know. Son is 21 months old tomorrow, so and he's getting into that sort of like terrible twos. He just has tantrums over like absolutely nothing. Like you move a pig, one of his little pig figurines, you move it slightly and he just like flips out. It's just like in that terrible twos stage. So I don't know why I'm telling you that. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing tomorrow, and it should be fun. Taking him to footy. Do Bruno versus Rice. All right, I will do. Bruno versus Rice. I think Fernandes will absolutely smoke Rice. No. What am I saying? No. Rice is the guy. He's obviously much cheaper than Bruno as well. That's from an attacking standpoint. If we go defending, it's Rice as well. Attacking and defending, Rice is a better asset than Bruno Fernandes. Bruno is expected more points though. And you'll see there, he is considerably expected more points. But based on historical data, Rice has outperformed. So something's happening there. Either Bruno is underperforming his data, or Rice is overperforming, or it could be a little bit of both. I think I'd go Rice based on everything. I have him. I've gone Rice, so I think there's your answer. Cunha versus Gakpo. Yeah, we did that one earlier-ish. Gakpo's your guy. Gakpo. We checked the data, and it is Gakpo. And we also checked Grok as well, and it did say that Gakpo is 100% the pick. Thiago versus Mateta. Thiago. Mateta. Should be an interesting one here. Look at that. Bit of overlap there between points and expected points. Mateta's your guy, but again, you're going to save a bit of money with Thiago. This is a bit of a coin toss for me. I might just go Thiago, you know, just based on form. Captain Salah? Nah, I wouldn't do that ish. You want to just go. Haaland, mate. Just don't do it to yourself this stage in the season. There's no point. Raya versus Vicario. Bit of an interesting one. I mean, I'd go Raya. Just right off the bat, I'd go Raya. Yeah, Raya. Oh, look at that. It's like the data's having a dance. Yeah, Raya, mate. Raya. Have we done Thiago versus Welbeck? Yes, we did. Thiago's the pick over Welbeck. Rodon versus Mukiele. This is getting a bit out of hand now. Rodon versus Mukiele. Defenders. Mukiele. Yeah, Mukiele's your guy. Over Joe Rodon. Saka versus Rice. Okay, we're getting crazy now. I'm doing it. Declan Rice versus Bukayo Saka. First off, from a defensive standpoint, wow, Saka's he's not unhandy, is he, defensively, from an FPL standpoint. But Rice pips him in terms of points and expected points. Sorry, points, BPS, bonus, clean. Actually, Saka's got a few more BP expected points. Saka, clean sheet. Saka, that doesn't make much sense to me, but it is what it is. And then from an attacking standpoint, Saka should... Oh, look at that. Rice. Rice over Saka. Rice over Saka. And the reason I say that is because I think Saka may well outscore him, but like, it's not worth the money. You can just have Rice, who will do similar, who will get similar points, might even outdo Saka for considerably less price. And there you see, over the next few game weeks, there's a sandwich there, right? There's a layer cake happening there. Saka is expecting more points than Rice. I'd go Rice. Rodon versus Matty Cash. Come on now. Rodon, Matty Cash. Defenders. Very close. It's Matty Cash. Although, look at that. Predicted points. That's a coin toss. 100% coin toss there between those two. To be George Gavin. Sandry saying no Fernandes, Bruno Guimaraes. To be fair, I'd go absolutely mental if you moved one of my pigs. Yeah, mate, he goes absolutely crazy. Like, you just like terrible twos is definitely upon us right now. Gakpo or Thiago. Gakpo or Thiago is interesting because they're obviously, you can't just swap them. They're different. Play at different roles, right? Different positions. But I'm happy to check. You are doing a couple of moves, aren't you? I remember you sending me a few options. Gakpo versus, who is it? Thiago. Getting a bit tired over here. I've still got teams to get through as well. Attacking. Look at that. It's so close. Just an absolute coin toss there between those two. Gakpo's got assists. I think I'd go Thiago just for the price. I think I would. Yeah, I'd go Thiago there if I were you, Dave. Yeah, good luck, Lars. Good luck, mate. Saar versus... Goodness me. All of these verses. Bench Haaland and captain Mbuemo. No, mate. Don't do that. Don't bench Haaland. Saar versus Enzo. Okay, let's get through this. Saar versus Enzo. Attacking. Very, very close. From a defensive standpoint, it's Enzo just about, although Saar's got more points, but I don't think that really matters. It's so close between these two. Look at that. You might just go Enzo because he hasn't got any AFCON situation happening in 5 game weeks. Yeah. Very flat. I have both of these players, so hopefully they'll do some things. Collins versus Gabriel. Phil Collins versus Pete Gabriel, I mean. Is that legit? Collins versus Gabriel? Or are you just... is this wordplay? Is it a simple case of wordplay? Collins versus Peter Gabriel. Phil Collins versus Peter Gabriel. Gabriel's out, so I know that you are joking. Of course you are. Gabriel smokes Collins. Peter Gabriel absolutely smokes Phil Collins in terms of data. Screenshotted that. Soboslai versus Ndai. Sloboslai. I don't even know. I'm struggling with names this season. Soboslai is one I'm struggling with. Sheshko is another. Find it hard to say. Versus Ndai. Come on, get on with it. Ndai. Midfield attacking simple. Attacking detailed. No, I don't like that. It's too simple. Ndai. 100%. Although very close. Again, Ndai's got AFCON coming up, so you might go Soboslai. But in terms of points and expected points, Ndai is your guy. Soboslai versus Gakpo. Soboslai versus Gakpo. Gakpo. It's quite confusing because expected points, Gakpo kills him, but then when you scroll down a bit, it's really close, and Soboslai actually outdoes him. So I think there's a coin toss on that one as well. Bruno G versus Rice. Punt of the week is Salah for Chris. Salah. If anyone's not already done punt of the week, send it over in the chat, in the comments. Yeah, Peter Gabriel versus Phil Collins. Who knew? Shared my team. Sorry for delay. Too many coin flips. All good, mate. Too many coin flips. I'm sorry, dude. It's the only way I can do it. Jared Bowen versus Foden. Bruno G versus Rice. Let's do that one. Bruno G versus Rice. I like Bruno G, you know. I do. Bruno Guimaraes versus Rice. I think Rice will... yeah, it's Rice all day. Rice all day. Rice for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Yeah, look at that. Rice. Declan Rice there. And then... Salah versus Buendia. Ooh. Spicy. Mohamed Salah versus Buendia. I love the name Buendia, by the way. Just something about it. Buendia. attacking simple. Look at that. Wow. Salah's had a rubbish season. He would be all over this time last season. There'd be all sorts going on here. But look, Buendía's not doing a bad job against Salah at this point. And then you see that predicted points. It's a chasm. You go. I mean, look, Buendía's got a minutes problem. He's just scored. He's got a couple of returns. It won't continue. He's not nailed. I 100% would go Salah. I would actually avoid Salah altogether. I wouldn't get Salah at all. But if that's what you're thinking, you go Mo Salah over Buendía. Bowen, Zeitgul, I don't know if you'd agree with that or not. Bowen versus Foden. Bowen versus Philippa Foden. Neither. Just neither. Terrible data for both of these guys. Yeah, just neither. But if you were to pick one, you go Phil Foden. Fun fact for all, the early kick punters. Chelsea have not lost away from home on a Saturday lunchtime kickoff since 2014 Boxing Day, and that was the Spurs 1-0. Wow. What a fact. Would you sell Gabriel Semenyo to Saka and Konate for a -4? Gabriel Semenyo to Saka and Konate. Yeah, I might do that. I don't know about selling Semenyo. I don't feel good about selling Semenyo. If you can do Gabriel to Konate, perfect. Keep Semenyo. Yeah, Zeitgul, Buendía could well be a good punt, right? But for me, I wouldn't go there myself. But why not? Why not? Right, let's get some teams done. Did we get Woodstocks? Danish? We did Foxy. Okay, we got to Danish. Roast my team, Alf. Pope, Gahey, Virgil, Senesi, Saka, Minte, Semenyo, Sarr, and Buemo. It's such a good team. So good. Woodstock. Good evening, Alf baby. Thank God FPL is back. Yeah, 1 free transfer. Gabriel to VVD. Off to watch my triple Palace tomorrow at my beloved Wolves. I'm a glutton for punishment. Good luck. Yeah, nice team that. I like Bruno and Buemo as well. Yeah, this is. I like Gakpo and Virgil. Lovely. Great team here. Enjoy the game week. Yeah, no issues there. Haaland captain. You love to see it. I just respect anyone that sort of captains Haaland. I don't know why. It's really lame. I'm just like, yeah, he's doing the right thing. And I know that is lame. I know that I'm going to get a bit of stick for that, but it's just obvious. Just at this point in the season. Like, FOMO, you're always bloody throwing rule books out the window. You're an absolute maverick, so I would expect nothing less. Saka captain, Tottenham at home. I love it. No, not even Haaland in the mix here. You're a bloody maverick who does not play by the rules. Love it, mate. Hopefully Saka slaps. Yes, FOMO. Good luck, mate. Baliba. FPL Baliba. Might roll, might do crazy thing, might play it safe. Just roll. Just roll that. Lovely team. What a team. Where's that CR7 gif? That one, love that. CR7, what a guy. By the way, CR7 is 100% my GOAT. I'm picking CR7 over Messi every day. Every day. Come at me, Messi lovers. Good morning, Alf. I have transfers to burn 4, but not sure what to do. Current thoughts are Gabriel out for the new Arsenal set-piece threat, Saliba and Voltemada, Mateta, Wolves. Thanks again for the stream. Always helps get my brain back in FPL mode. Oh, it's sweet of you to say, Shane. Thanks, mate. What I would say is... let's have a look here. So, Saliba... Gabriel out for the new Arsenal set-piece threat. So, Saliba in. And Voltemada to Mateta. Yeah, I like it. I like that. That's pretty dope moves you got there, Shane. Haaland captain, yeah. I think as long as you got Haaland captain, there are things you can do to just sort of like mix things up a bit. It's a very nice team. Really, really nice team. I think it will be a good game week for you. I think it'll be quite a side. Like, this is very similar to my team. I think we're probably going to be in for a couple of sort of sideways type game weeks, but that's fine. Like, we just need to get to AFCON at this point, and I think the safe thing to do is just play your team like this, captain Haaland, get through these next few game weeks, and then start making moves. So yeah, really good stuff. Shane, what a guy. New Zealand Shane. Bloody lovely lad. No rings, just wins. Yes, mate. Hi, Elgo. I have 1 free transfer. I'm planning to sell Gabriel. He's falling tonight, but I don't know who to replace him with. Or should I sell DCL to Thiago instead? Roast my team. I think you go DCL for Thiago. You play... Yeah, mate, you're in the same position as me. And Zeitgul said to me earlier on in the stream, excuse me, like, it doesn't matter about the price change tonight. It's actually calmed me down a bit, because I was like, I need to get rid of Gabriel, but it doesn't really matter. I think we get caught up in this price change stuff. I don't think it matters too much. But if you do feel like you need to transfer Gabriel out, then do it. But I think maybe, and you don't even need to do the DCL move either. You've got enough cover here. You've got Senesi playing, Gahey, Timber. Just roll, mate. Roll it or Gabriel out, yeah. If you're doing Gabriel, I like Cucurella. I like Saliba. Or the community pick is VVD, which I'm not too sure about. I think he's quite expensive, and Liverpool haven't been great, and he doesn't look that great either. So I think VVD is the safe move, because lots of people are doing it. It might work out. Maybe Liverpool will turn the page. We will see. But this, for me, feels like it could be a roll. It could be a roll. Or Gabriel out for VVD, Cucurella. I spelled that wrong. Or who else did I like? Or Saliba. Colm, give it a meat. Give it a meat, potatoes, veg and gravy. Roasting it. Call me boy. Petrovic, Munoz, James, Senesi, Virgil, Buendia, Mbuemo, Bruno. What a team. What a team. the only thing that I look at is like, is Haaland captain? And it's like, if that's the case, then everything is going to be fine. I'm like, okay. Which is just a bit ridiculous, isn't it? If Semenyo is injured, who should I bring in from the bench? Not saying he is injured. Who should I bring in for Semenyo? He's not injured. He's not injured. And rumour is he'll play. Just roll it. Anderson, Timber, Senesi. This is a really nice team, that. Really nice team from Uria. I hope you're doing well. We just did Uria. Uria's back for more. Duplicate. Dave, tear this apart. I will. Alison Becker's back in the team. Love that. Timber, yes. Senesi, yes. O'Reilly, love it. Minoz, yes. Semenyo. There's nothing to roast. There's nothing wrong with this team, Dave. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful team. Stunning. Stunning team. Nothing to have a go at. LFG, mate. Sensational. Sushant, bench boost worth. Yes. Yes. Yes, do it. If you think you'll get more than 15 points off the bench, it's worth doing. I heard FPL Harry say that once. If you think you'll get more than 15 points off the bench, it's worth doing. I heard FPL Harry say that once. And then the team, how's that looking? Mo Salah cap. Also, pop your cap on Haaland. And then what I'll do is I'll just get a picture of Haaland with his milk bottles, which is my favourite. One of my favourite new pictures of all time. What an absolute legend this guy is, by the way. Like, as much as I hate the team he plays for, he is an icon. He's an absolute icon. I love that he's in the Premier League. He's absolutely sensational. Look at him with his milk bowls. I'll tell you a little story about Erling Haaland, right? I get very influenced by, like, sort of very strong athletes. And there's something about the mentality that I really respect. Ronaldo's one of them. Another one for me is Rocky, right? Like, I love the Rocky. When I was much younger, I was way chubbier than I am now, right? Like, way chubbier. I watched the Rocky films and I just hit the gym, started running, like, completely inspired me. And I run quite a lot. I've started to feel a bit of pain in my left ankle, and it's like a recurring injury. And I started watching Haaland on his YouTube channel, just like drinking raw milk. And I've started to drink raw milk. Like, we're quite close to some nice farms over here. So we go and get some raw milk. And since I started drinking it, my ankle injuries got way better. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but honestly, like, this guy, I'm watching him. I am watching this guy's routine. What he's eating, what he's doing. He's an absolute monster. Love him. Bring it on. I hope he smashes Alan Shearer's record. I hope he absolutely bloody smashes it. Come on, Erling. Before Man City get relegated to Division 2. I've not checked the chat for a while. How is everyone? How's everyone doing? Thanks, mate. Cheers, George, for the nice words. That's really kind of you. Do you know any team from Albania? No, Sandra, I don't. I know no teams. Please rate my team. Sushant just did it, right? Yeah. Lovely team. And you got some hurts. I tagged Harry, and you got some Erling love in there as well. I think it's a really good team. We'll do really well. And I think your bench boost is definitely worth it. Eternal. Thoughts, Alf. I did Semenyo to Fernandes and Gabriel to O'Reilly. I'm not sure about selling Semenyo, but if you've done it already, fair play. I won't say that because, I've said it on the stream, but if you've done it, you've done it, right? But that could be a bit of an issue because I think Semenyo is going to play. Ray Lacroix, O'Reilly, Virgil, Sarr. Yeah, great team. Captaincy? Where is it? On Mateta. Captain Haaland, mate. Captain Haaland question mark? And I'm putting question mark because I don't want to be responsible for like these decisions because it could all go wrong. Captain Haaland question mark? So I think I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll. Or has the price changes already happened? I don't need to do this transfer. This is the most annoying thing. Senesi will come in for Gabriel, and I'm sorted. So like, I'm just going to put up with the price change thing. I'm going to want Gabriel back anyway, aren't I? But yeah, we'll see. I think I'm rolling at this point. It may well be tomorrow that I do. Oh God, I have to do it tonight if I'm going to do it. I have to do it tonight. Do I just do Gabriel for Saliba? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm just rolling the transfer. I'm going to have 3 transfers going into game week 13. It's done. It is done. Right, so top of the punts, we've got some really good options here. So Foma's gone with Semenyo, Zeitgor's gone on Buemo, Woodstock, Sarr, Dave, Enzo. I've gone Haaland, Joseph Robinson's gone Mateta, New Zealand Shane's gone Sarr, Com's gone Manoz, City Shark Team Foden, Danish Salah, Gavin Cunha, Gamer Fanatics Doku, Foxy Bruno, Sandri Manoz, Aloha Salah. Absolutely sensational. We've got one less than game week 11. That's fine. No worries. But it should be a very interesting game week. I'm going to go to bed because... What time is it? Oh, I've been live for 2 hours. Bloody hell. But I appreciate everyone who's come to say hi. What a pleasure. I'm so happy that the Prem is back. Guys, we did it. The Premier League is bloody back. I'm planning to be live on Sunday evening. Don't hold me to that because there's a lot happening in my life outside of FPL. Hopefully I can for the pain train. I'm around. If you want to DM me or like just pop me into any posts, I will repost them on X. Have a fantastic game week. I hope all the arrows are green. Stay hydrated. And remember, FPL is not a substitute for a warm life. Peace out.